having an auction. You should come check it out.
The 2021 Grace Christian School Annual Benefit Auction is a fun, social family event to gather and rejoice with each other over what God has done through and for our school, as well as our largest fundraiser to continue our school's mission. This year's theme, Lift Up, exemplifies the true Grace Christian warrior spirit and dedication of our staff, faculty, leaders, and parents as we prepare our students to live their lives coram Deo before the face of God and impact their world for Christ in whatever path they walk. Auction participants can expect all of the popular auction favorites you're accustomed to, including elementary school class acts, getaways and trips, one-of-a-kind excursions with GCS teachers, dining favorites, and so much more. We are excited to announce this year's very important bid for cause, student safety and security. We are looking to raise $60,000 for critical security upgrades. Help bring us up to current fire code, eliminate confusion between fire and active threats, and secure our campus so we can control who comes in and when. Check out our website for more details. The time to tackle these critical security needs is now. Plan on joining us April 10th through April 17th for live online bidding. We will also have a live virtual open and closing events on our YouTube page showcasing our students and their talents. Who's invited? Everyone. Please share our event with your friends and family. Anyone can donate to our auction or bid on items. Items and service donation links can be found on our website, and live events will go public on our YouTube page. Subscribe now to our YouTube page to get alerts when we go live. This event can only be pulled off with the support of our community. Thank you so much for joining us. Pray about where you can best use your gifts and reach out to us with any questions. See you this April.
Well, welcome. And we wish we could be doing this in person, but due to restrictions, we're still limited to the number of people that we can have in a gathering. So this auction, sadly, is going to be virtual. But I say sadly, but at the same time, it's a chance for us to still come together. So we would like to welcome you and kind of give you a little preview here of what's going to be happening in the coming weeks with our auction. Our theme this year is Lift Up, after Psalms 21. I lift up my eyes to the hill. From where does my help come? It comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. We have to remember that God holds us in his hands, our family, this school, our nation, all of it in his hands. So why don't we go ahead and get started? And come on, follow me up the stairs as we go into the building. We have 2 events every year that we plan out with the intention of building community. The first one is Pass It On. The second one is the auction. And even though we do have other things involved with both of those, including fundraising, bringing the family together is one of our primary goals in both of these events. Now, this year, again, sadly, we're not going to be able to gather together in person, but we'll still be able to celebrate together remotely and through virtually with the auction. But we do look forward to the opportunity that we have to get back together as families, to be close with each other, physically together, celebrating Grace Christian School. The most important part of the auction for us, for fundraising purposes, is our bid for cause. And we could probably say that this is probably the most important bid for cause that we've had. We are looking to raise $60,000 for student safety and security. And our bid for cause can be broken down basically into 2 categories. The first is safety, and the second is lockdown security.
The third is Molly.
Come here, Molly. Yay, Molly. The actual original fire control panel in this building was installed in 1967. We're looking to upgrade that. The pull stations are still good, although they do need some rewiring in there. In fact, this is the exact location that Kristen bumped a fire handle when she was a student here and had to go to the principal's office after she set the fire alarm off. The other part of security is the lockdown, and this is a part of that. And see, we already have an emergency button that can be pressed for that. But we want to integrate and do a better job with them. When we talk about upgrading for fire and security systems, we're not only talking about the high school, we're talking about all of the campuses that we have, including the activity center. So we're upgrading the fire, making sure that we have all the smoke detectors we require. We're putting even fire strobes in the bathrooms and things like that, so that if we do have a fire alarm go off, everybody knows. Not only that, it connects in and goes to the central place in Stanton to let the emergency center know that we have an issue. Now, security is the other part of it. So what we need to do is upgrade our security a little bit more. One of the problems that we have is we have two alarms, a fire alarm and a lockdown alarm. And a lot of times the struggle there is, if you're new or you haven't heard them frequently, they often sound alike. So we're going to add audio to our fire alarms and our lockdown, where it will go, evacuate, 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 or lockdown, 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 which will then help us to know what we need to do at that point in time. One of the issues that we have with security is this right here. There are many people who have left here who have keys to our building. And to upgrade our security, we want to move over to a fob system that will then increase our security, and it will help us to keep our children more safe, because then nobody can get access to the building unless we grant it. And even for people who need it at certain times, we can lock out cards that can only come in during certain periods of time. So that will help us a lot in maintaining the safety and security of our children, which is very important to us.
Hey everybody, Luke Twombly here over at the Advancement Office at Grace Christian School, here to show you how you're going to bid online at this year's auction. For starters, we're going to go ahead and go to the gcswarriors.org website. And front and center, you'll see 2021 GCS Benefit Auction. You're going to go ahead and click Learn More. Now, there's a bunch of resources on this page, but if you look under links, we're going to start here, and we're going to go to our online bidding page right there. So you can click that. And this is the bidding page. So here you have all our sponsors down here and a bunch of items. Now to get started, we're going to go ahead and click Get Started over in this upper right-hand corner. Now, this is very similar to how we did it last year. So if you made an account last year, that'll also work this year. But if you haven't made an account yet, you can go ahead and hit create account, and you'll make that with your email, and you'll get an email confirmation, and then from there, you'll follow the instructions to create your account. So I made an account for this video here, so I'm gonna go ahead and log in. And then it'll take you to this page. Now, it's saying the auction is open, but it'll open on April 10th at 7:45 p.m. But this is the page that you'll see once you log in. So you're gonna go ahead and click Start Bidding. And then we'll be right back to the landing page, except this time you'll be logged in, you'll see your name here. And then, so you got all your items here that you can bid on. So you'll scroll through, see what you like, and if you see something that you're interested in, go ahead and click on it. And it'll take you here. You got a description of the item and everything. Now, because the auction is not officially open at the time of me making this video, there's no bid button, but when it does open, there will be a bid button, and you'll go ahead and bid like you would on eBay or a website such as that. So and then you can kind of scroll through, see what you'd like, bid, and it could be a lot of fun. Another thing that we have, as you hear Don speaking about in this video, is this bid for cause, which is student safety and security. So, Don's told you a little bit about that, and you can read a little description here about that. We're trying to raise $60,000 for a bunch of critical security upgrades. So yeah, if you see an item you like, go ahead and bid on that. But if you're not sure what to bid on, bidding for a cause is always a great idea. So there you go. So that's pretty much the gist of the bidding page. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the gcswarriors.org website, and we're going to go back on these links. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page. This is where we will do all of our live events where you can kind of get entertained. We got some fun stuff for you, and then also live updates on how the auction is going so far. So yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe and hit this bell right here, so that you are notified those times when we do go live, or any other video content that we might be putting on in between during that auction week. So yeah, so there's that. And then also, lastly, we realize to subscribe you need a Google account. Now, some of you might not have Google accounts, so we have this link right here. So if you go ahead and click that, you can go ahead and sign up to get a Google account, and that'll get you right in the door, so you can subscribe and get notified and get in on all the auction goodness. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much everything you need to know as far as the online part of this. And if you have any questions, you can email gcs@gcswarriors.org. All right, guys. Well, God bless you and happy bidding.
And even if you're holding up the paper right now, it wouldn't do any good for me. So, even though we are a virtual-only event, in some senses, we are going to have one in-person event for this auction. On the morning of Saturday, April 10th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we're going to have all of the auction items laid out for you to come in, touch, see, so that you know what you're bidding on. And it'll be right here in the middle school gym. There'll be donuts and drinks. Your child can come and show you some of their class acts that they have for elementary school. So this is a great opportunity for you to come and see the items before you bid on them. So we'll see you here, April 10th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The auction is coming! The auction is coming! The auction is coming! Well, we hope that you will join us on April 10th at 7 p.m. online on our YouTube channel to be a part of the kickoff for our auction. Get together with your family and your friends and just come and join us. You'll be able to comment and like and do all sorts of things while you're online with us, and we look forward to that. If you're not tech savvy and you're concerned about that, that's okay. Just go to our website, www.gcswarriors.org. And on there, we will have the link. You just click on the link, and you'll come directly to where you need to be to watch and see the auction. We look forward to seeing you there for the kickoff of this year's auction.
See you!